Hey guys, it's cyoubx. Today I'm going to be doing 5 walkthrough solves. You guys seem to really like the walkthrough solves that I'm doing, and so I'm going to do another set of 5. And this time I'm going to focus mostly on cross and F2L, significantly more than in the past, because it seems like the place where a lot of you guys are having trouble, which makes sense. I'll try to talk about everything going through my mind while I do cross and F2L, and hopefully that will help out more than the other videos. The other thing is that I have Google Moderator set up again on my channel, so if you would just take a second to leave an idea, video suggestion, anything on my channel page, that would be very, very helpful. To make it easy, basically just click my name in the corner and that will take you to my channel. But the scrambles for this video are in the description, so if you want to follow along, go ahead. I will be scrambling with white on top, green on front, and all crosses will be done on white. Yeah, so why don't we get to the first scramble. Okay. Right away, inspection, I see these two pieces. This happens to be a green piece, and this is an orange one. This is red, and blue is back here. So this isn't a beautiful cross situation, but you have to make the best of it. So basically what you realize is that these two are oriented correctly, as is this. However, this is not. So what you want to do is you want to be able to, you basically want to fix this before putting it in. And the easiest way is to do something like this, right? But you don't want to waste moves, meaning you don't just want to do one edge piece at a time. So I'm going to move this blue piece above it first. I do a quarter turn to set it up just like I would normally. But this time I'm also setting up this blue piece. So now I'm doing two pieces instead of just one. So I now put the red in and the blue, and then you can just finish off the cross by doing a small U prime so that you can align the centers, and then you can just do an R to finish off this cross. So right away I see two CE pairs that I kind of don't like, this one and this one. Both of them are pretty ugly, but this one's slightly better, so I'm going to do this one first. So what you do there is you just hide the corner to split up the two pieces so that you get a very easy 3-move insert F2L case. You just do a U2, position the corner over the slot, and insert. So it's back here. As I was doing that, I was tracking the other pair, which is back here. Right now, I don't really want to mess with this because this is already in a slot, and I know that it's not going to go anywhere soon. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this pair because this is blue and orange, so I know that if I do this pair, that will kick this out, which is awesome. So I'm just going to do that to set it up, and then position over the slot and go like this. Right here, this is still a pretty bad case just because I don't like how this is matched up, and I also have to do a cube rotation. So I'm still very reluctant to do this pair, and I'm not going to, because I see this pair as well, and this is significantly easier. So by doing this, I also know that I will be splitting these two pieces up. So pair it up and then insert. And here there's this case. So before doing a cube rotation, this is your own choice. You don't have to do it this way, but I'm going to hide the corner, move the edge, and bring the corner back up so that I can set up the case before I do the cube rotation. And that's just your choice. You don't have to do it that way. This is anti-fat soon. Fairly easy algorithm, very easy to learn and recognize. This is an R-perm. Oops. Second scramble. Upon scrambling, I see these two edge pieces, which are in pretty bad positions, and these two, which are in awesome positions. Something like this, I would probably get greedy and put the orange down first, and then I notice these two, the blue and the green, which are in good relative position, so I would probably do something like this and move the front and back faces at the same time to get this. Notice how this pair is right here, right now. I could have gone for an extended cross, but I honestly did not see that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this red piece in first, and then I'm going to take out this edge piece and finish the cross. So it turns out I did more of an edge preservation, or F12 CE pair preservation, than I did an extended cross, but that's fine. So here I can just insert this right now. And right away I also see this pair, so I will probably work on that in a little bit. The reason I don't want to do it right now is just like the first solve, this is in a slot and I don't really want to mess with it. So I'm probably going to do these two first, and then from here that kicks this out, which is awesome, and it also kicks this out. So I will do this first so that I can separate these two pieces, and this is a very basic case like that. Third scramble. Alright, upon scrambling, I see orange, blue, green, red. This is a pretty easy cross. Basically, you just have to do a couple setup moves and you're golden. So what you have to do, or you don't have to do this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a D prime to set this green piece up for later. I'm going to insert this red piece, move the orange, cube rotation. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this blue piece in, quarter turn to set up this green piece once again, insert, and then do the orange. So, fairly interesting cross. I also get this, but don't worry about this since I'm doing white, not yellow. Okay, so right away, first thing I see, these two pairs, which is nice. I also see this edge piece and this corner piece, which do not match, but that's still pretty good to keep an eye out on things. But the edge for this corner is right here. So I'm going to do this first. And upon doing that, I see these two match up and these two match up, sorry. So I'm going to do this first, this blue and orange. And as I'm doing that, I'm tracking these two pieces. This is the green and orange corner, and this is the green and orange edge. Hide the corner, pair it up, and insert. And from here, it's a very easy case. Okay, so here, it's easy OLL and Y prime. Fourth scramble. Okay, on the fourth scramble, first thing I see is green and orange, red, and blue. None of this is terrific, but I can work with it, I guess. Basically get greedy and put in the blue. I like to do U's and U primes, small U's, so I'm going to do that to insert the blue, and basically it's a very basic cross. Insert the red, insert the orange, and then do a D to align the centers. Okay, so right away I see these two right here, and I see this pair as well. This pair is not going to go anywhere, and this is where look ahead comes in really handy. So I'm going to pair this up first, bring it out, and you'll notice that this pair is still here, but I'm not really concerned about it at all, and I did manage to pair this up. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert this pair, and now this pair is still here. Now, right now, I think, yeah, the best thing for me is probably just to insert this and then look at this pair. So I hid the corner, and then brought the edge out, and insert. And it's just this, hide the corner. This is an empty slot. Always have to know where your empty slots are. And pair it up, and that's F2L. A little bit of 2-look OLL here, and G-perm. Okay, and the 5th scramble. Okay, right away you see three of the edge pieces: red, orange, this is green, and then blue's right there. Okay, so it's not terrific, but I think I can do something pretty cool. Alright, so basically do the orange, do the green. Right here, you want to do a small U prime, blue, red, and do a D. You don't have to do a D right away. You might have noticed that this pair was right here. I'm not going to actually worry about this right now, because this is already in a slot, this is already in a slot. They're not going to be moving anywhere unless I put in another piece, or another CE pair. And the only CE pair that could actually do any sort of change would be this blue and red one, since this edge piece isn't going to come out, because it's already in the correct spot. So I'm not going to worry about this pair at all for now. Instead, I'm going to be focusing on these two, because this is on top and this can get ruined, and this is a perfect case, and I don't want this to get ruined. So I'm just going to go ahead and insert this right away. So now I'm basically looking for the opportune moment to pair this back up. I don't want to do it right now, because this still seems relatively safe, and I feel like I should work on the green and orange pair first. And I'm going to do that. So here I can go like this, and now right here it's going to be these two pieces versus these two pieces. This is when I'm actually going to do this right here, and here's why. When I pair this up and I bring this back up, I'm also going to be pairing these two, because what's going to happen is when I bring this up, I'm essentially hiding this corner, and when I do a U to take this out of the slot, I'm actually positioning this edge piece, as you can see right there. Realign the centers so I don't lose anything, and then here you can't just do a regular insert, because you're going to be destroying what you just created. So instead, try this insert like this, and then here you can insert the other one. And I did a little bit of partial edge control right there. Instead of doing a cube rotation to insert, I opted for a more move heavy insert so that I could get the full cross. For me, it doesn't really make a huge difference since I use one look OLL, but if you use two look OLL, partial edge control is actually pretty awesome. So here it's just the easy OLL and easy PLL. So I hope this video was better than the other walkthrough salts that I've done. I probably will do this again, maybe like twice a month, and that's about it. Just make sure that you go to my channel and type something into the moderator, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Helps me out a lot. So thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, toodles.